recording so that you can review what we have talked about today and also share with others. So very good. Let me go ahead and show a presentation and talk about the specifics of the tool. So Rapid SWFMaker is a new tool that we have launched here at Rapid Intake, and it complements the authoring tools, Proform and Unison, that we offer. So it's not to replace Proform and Unison, but it is to add to it and allow you to very quickly and easily create a lot of very interesting and dynamic interactions. And so when you go and launch the Rapid SWFMaker, the first thing that you want to do is select an interaction. And right now we have currently have 69 interactions to choose from. And there are more that are added from time to time. And so you've got quite a diverse collection of interactions that you can choose from through the Rapid SWFMaker tool. These interactions include things like games, quizzes, timelines, flashcards, things like that, all of the common types of interactions that you would want to include in your e-learning course. Another important point to remember is that there is nothing to install. That this is a web application, and so it's very nice. You don't have to worry about downloading anything, putting it on your computer. You just open up the browser, go to the specific URL, and use Rapid SWFMaker to create your interaction. And then it's just a matter after that of downloading those interactions. Another important point to mention here is that it's very easy to use. There are no so you don't have to know Flash. You don't even have to have Flash on your machine. And Rapid SWFMaker is going to allow you to create those interactions that you're using. So and another, the final thing to mention is that there are no plugins required. And so a lot of times you'll get a tool like this that's going to require a plugin. Certainly not the case with Rapid SWFMaker. Now, after you have selected an interaction, then you can start to customize the interaction. You can go ahead and put in your own text, your own audio, and your own images to make the SWF your own. You can start from a template, but of course put in your specific content for the interactions that you're putting together. And so in addition to inserting and formatting text, many of the interactions, if not most, all of them also allow you to put in audio and images. When you put in the text, you're able to format it with the standard options: color, font, size, hyperlinks, bullets, etc. Also, when you're putting in images, the images will automatically resize to fit the interactions. And so the interactions, again, are varied, a lot of different styles and types of interactions, and so the image is going to resize to fit that particular interaction template. After you have then you selected your interaction, started to customize it, the next thing to do is to apply a theme. And right now we have 97 different themes to choose from, quite extensive. And within those themes, you can also change and customize things like the color of the buttons and backgrounds, and you can also even upload your own background images. And so if you have a custom background that you want to have reflected in the interaction, you can do that as well. When you do that, you can save the theme to use it later. So if you arrive on a theme that you want to reuse throughout your interactions, you have the option of saving that. So after you have applied your theme, the next thing to do is to download it. And this is really the beauty of Rapid SWFMaker. It's all of the development is done online, and you're able to download the SWFs as you complete them. And basically it is just very simply a single flash SWF file that you download. There are no supporting files that you need. You don't need to download anything else, no supporting files to go along with it, just a single, simple SWF file. And once you've downloaded that, then of course the next step is to import your interaction into an authoring tool. Any authoring tool that accepts SWFs, which there are a number of them out there today, including the ones that we offer, which are Proform and also Unison. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and launch into a demonstration of the Rapid SWFMaker tool. Let me go ahead and log out of this. So when you first log in, you just log in. Let me go to the login screen here. You log in with a username and password that you would receive and determine after you purchase Rapid SWFMaker. When you first log in, you get similar instructions as to the ones that we just put together, or excuse me, the ones that we just went over. And so you select your interaction, input content, select theme, and download the interaction. There's also a link over here on the left side. There's a link to tutorials, a number of tutorials that you can have a look at that we've created, how to use the sandbox trial, logging in, selecting the interaction, et cetera, et cetera. And so even though it's very easy to use, we want to make sure that you're able to get in and use it quickly and easily. Let me go to the Instruction Interaction Editor tab over here on the left. All right. So as you see this coming up, you see a number of interactions that we have to choose from. So the first step is to select the interaction that we want to create. Now you'll notice there are some interactions up at the top here that are in color, and as you mouse over each one of these, you get a pop-up that shows the interaction template in a little bit more detail, as well as giving you a couple of options to create now or preview. Now you notice these ones up top, there are a few that are in color, and these are the games. And the reason they're in color is that they have pre-built or predetermined themes, so you're not able to select or determine the theme on your own. And so here, for example, the Millionaire Challenge, this simulates the do you want to be a millionaire game on television. And this has a pre-built theme, and so you would just put in your own content, your own questions, and keep with this Millionaire Challenge theme. The ones down below that are in black and white are the ones that you can select your own theme to go with it. So for example, here with this pyramid interaction that I have selected now, I can create this and put my own themes with it. And as I scroll down here, you'll notice a lot of different types of themes and interactions that you can use and create from. So let me go back up, since I was hovering over that pyramid interaction, I will go back up here and select the pyramid and click Create Now. And so now I'm in the editor itself. I've selected the pyramid interaction that I'm going to be working on, and you'll notice that it appears in the upper left-hand area. There's a little thumbnail of the interaction, so I can see what I'm doing. The first step is to put together the introduction text. And so here I have a big text box that I can type in my text and then format it. And so the introduction will be something like, whoops, my keyboard got away from me there. Apologize there. I'm using a wireless keyboard today that doesn't seem to be playing nice with GoToMeeting. Okay, so I'll just put in something very short here. This is a test. Then I can format that text the way I want it to look. So over here up top, I've got things like formatting the font size, of course, color. Maybe I want this a nice dark blue here. And so it gives you all of the standard options. Over here, it also gives you the option to put in a hyperlink as well, bullets, whether you want to center the text, things like that. So I've got my introduction text. Then I can add audio. And so it accepts MP3 files. So I'm just going to go in to music and see if I've got some. I'll just select a song here in my sample. The sample song of Kalimba. So I select the MP3. Right now it's in the process of uploading that and associating with the SWF that I'm now creating. And then after I do that, I can add an image that pops up during the introduction. And so I can add an image doing it the same way. I'll just go into my sample pictures here and add maybe a jellyfish picture. So it uploads that, and then I can determine over here under image whether I want it on the left or the right. It gives me a couple of options there. So now I've got the introduction with some text and audio file and associated image file. Then I can move on to section 1 in the pyramid and do the same thing there. So I've got the title text, and I can just call this Title 1, format that, et cetera, et cetera. Now, it gives me, by default, it gives me 6 different sections in this particular interaction. If I didn't want to have all of the sections active, say maybe I just wanted 5, I can go down and turn section 6 off. And then it's going to recalculate the preview here and show me only 5 sections on this pyramid. So if I click to preview, I get a preview of my 5 different sections, Title 1, my introduction with playing the audio, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And I can go and do, I can put in title text and body text for each of these sections, so that when I'll just put in some, well, I'll just put in some random text since I got a lot of B's there. And then go to preview, so I hit Title 1, and then it pops up and I get my body text. And I can, again, associate an image and an audio file with this step as well. So now that I've put together a few things here with this pyramid interaction, the next step is to go on and select a theme. So I will click Select a Theme. And as I mentioned, we have about 100 different themes that you can choose from. So as this is coming up, you'll see that there are a lot of themes appearing, and it gives you a lot of different choices as to the different themes that you can choose from. So say, scrolling through some of these themes, I'll just do something fairly tame, and I'll select this manga theme over here on the right-hand side. So just blue and kind of a gray-white. So I'll go ahead and select that. And then it's going to update my preview in the upper left-hand corner to include kind of that gray background and blue buttons. Now, in the upper right-hand corner, as I mentioned before, you're going to customize the theme. And so if I click Customize Theme, it takes the manga theme that I have selected and allows me to change the color. I can change the background color to something maybe a little darker. Maybe I want a very light blue as the background. And so I can select that light blue. It will update the preview thumbnail in the upper left-hand corner, and I can change the other colors as well. I can change the button colors. I can also change the quick alert color over here on the right side. Now you also notice under the background, this is where you would put in your custom artwork or any artwork that you want to use with this particular theme. So you can upload a new background, or you can swap out the background with another theme. So it does give you a lot of flexibility to use not only the pre-built themes, which are fairly extensive, but to tweak those or modify those to get a look and a feel that you want. Also, if you're looking down here in this menu bar under themes, you can also, it's got it categorized, the theme's categorized under several different category headings like corporate, industrial, simple, retro. So if I wanted to look under retro themes, I could select that, and it's only going to bring up those themes that are considered retro. Finally, it gives me a settings option down here at the bottom. And some of the interactions have a bit more settings options, but this particular one allows me to turn the sound on or off. And so there's the option there. So once I've finished building my interaction, I've got a nice pyramid interaction that I'm now going to use in my course. It allows me to go through the steps very quickly and very easily, putting in my content and modifying the look and feel. Now I just click Save in the upper right-hand corner. And when I do that, it brings up a box where it lets me name the file and also put in notes under, again, I apologize for my keyboard today. I'll just put test here as the notes. And so here, so it lets me kind of put some notes in there, remind me of what this interaction is, and also modify the file name. So once I do that, I click Save. Now this is not saving it to my desktop. This is saving it in my online account. And so once it's saved there, I can access this particular SWF by clicking on My Saved Files. So when I click on My Saved Files, up comes my pyramid interaction that I've just created. And so I can create as many as I want and go through and create these interactions. Also from my Saved Files screen, over here on the right side, I can click Edit and go in and modify it. I can create a copy of this particular interaction, modify the notes that I have taken, or just finally delete it. So now I'm going to mouse over my interaction in my Saved Files tab, and when I do that, I get three different options. I can preview, edit, or download. Now, in order to use this in the authoring tool, I'm going to want to download this. So I'm going to click Download. And download this as an SWF. And so it's going to allow me to choose what to do with this, and I'm going to choose that I want to save this file. And then this is probably not going to be a huge file since we didn't have a lot of content in it, but it's going to allow me to download that to my desktop or wherever I want to use it. All right, while that's downloading, let me just take a moment and let's cancel that and answer any questions that have come up. So a couple of questions here. Can the files be saved to my desktop for modifications, or can they only be saved to your server? Typically, it is saved to your server, although you can download it and to your desktop, and you can make changes in Flash if you choose. Typically, however, it's handled on the server. Comment about Articulate Engage, looks like that tool, but with greater selection of options. Yeah, it is similar, and there's also some similarities between this and Raptivity, but it does give you a wide range of options and allows you to go in and quickly create these and put them in your authoring tool. Can you add your own themes? Define your own themes? Hopefully we went over that and I answered that. Yeah, you can upload your own artwork and then you are able to save those so that you can reuse them. Also, the question is, does this replace Swish? We have a tool that we sometimes bundle with our authoring tools called Swish. I don't know that it necessarily replaces it. Swish can be used as a complement to this as well. Swish, you can create some very good animations, but this again can allow you to create things that approximate what you can create in Swish. Question about videos. Can you insert videos in these interactions? Right now, no. The themes and the templates that we have do only allow you to insert audio and images at this point. On the website, I see that Adobe Presenter is not listed. Does it work with Presenter? It could, yes, it could work with Presenter as well. Can you buy this as a standalone, or is this part of a bundled product? We are going to be doing some logical bundles in the future, but right now it is going to be offered as a separate item, and I'll go over the pricing in a moment as well. Also, let's see, is this subscription as an add-on to Unison, or is it a separate monthly fee? Good question. It would, again, be a separate fee, but we'll get to those options in a moment. So let me go ahead and pause answering questions now for a moment. We got quite a few that came in. Apologize when I'm not able to get all of them, but I'll try to come back to these and address those a little bit later. So now that I've downloaded this to my desktop, I'm going to go and switch over to the Unison authoring tool so that I can show you how to now use these and put these into a course. So I've downloaded the Pyramid 2 in parentheses SWF to my desktop, and now I'm able to go in and actually use it by using an authoring tool. So let me go ahead and log into Unison, and we'll take a look about how to add this in. So this is the Unison tool for those that are not familiar with Unison, where it's an online authoring tool where you do the development in the cloud and then download your courses. Here at the bottom of the screen, I'm going to click on the Beethoven Mozart sampler and go in, click Build Modify to open up the authoring environment. And then add a page that will be an SWF page so we can see our pyramid interaction that we created. So I'm going to click Add a Page. And when I do that in Unison, I get a category view of the different e-learning templates that I have to use to create this particular page. I'm going to select the SWF category and select the external SWF default template. So I'll click, when I've selected that, I'll click Add Selected Page. And then I can go in and modify this. I'm going to call this Page 1. And then the next step is to add in my SWF. And so by clicking on this icon, it opens up Media Manager. And Media Manager within Unison serves as a central online repository for all of your media files. So I'm going to upload and click Upload New SWF, and it's going to allow me to browse for that media, and I can just go down and find that. I put it in Documents here, so I'll just select the Pyramid 2, open that up, and upload that file. And then that's going to upload my pyramid interaction that we created in Rapid SWFMaker into Media Manager. And I'm just going to, over here, type in pyramid in the search, and it's going to be Pyramid 2 here. So I'll select that, click Insert Selected, and so now I've got Pyramid 2 that's associated with this new Page 1 that I have just put together. Moving on to the next step here in Unison, it gives you the option of keeping the original proportions or specifying a new height and new width, for the SWF. I'm just going to select Auto Resize. And this is what I would recommend unless you want to put together something, kind of a custom look or have it appear differently. But by selecting Auto Resize, it's going to make sure that the SWF fits in the space that's allowed. I'm not going to bother putting in a narration here. And so at this point, I'll just leave Page 1 as is, and then let's take a look at it and preview it. So I'll preview the course, and it's going to bring up a preview of the Beethoven and Mozart sample course. And I'll show the first page as it comes in. It's an SWF that was created in Swish. I'm going to look at my Page 1, which I put down at the bottom here. And bring that up. And that's going to, display my pyramid interaction. So Takes just a bit to load since this is a new one, but that's going to give you a view of the new interaction that you just created. So very good. So as that's loading up, I'm going to go ahead and move this off screen and check out a couple of other comments that have come through, or questions, excuse me. The question is, does this work with PowerPoint? A good question. Right now, well, you can upload backgrounds as themes that you've created, not necessarily the PowerPoint interactions. This would be separate from PowerPoint that you would be able to upload into Rapid SWFMaker. Another question, since we're looking at this in Unison, the question was, does this import just as easily in ProForm? And the answer is yes. It really does. It doesn't take much to put it into ProForm. You would just use the same type of page template and load it right in. All right, good questions. Very good. All right, there's a number of questions about pricing, and so I do want to take a quick moment and go over the pricing options here as well. Now let me go back to our slideshow. And take a look at the different pricing options that are available. So here we have a matrix of different pricing options. Right now, at the bottom, there's an indication that there's a monthly subscription. We're probably not going to be offering that initially. It's going to be the annual subscriptions that equate to a much lower monthly fee. And so the annual subscriptions start out at $29 a month, or the equivalent of $29 a month for a single user, and then drop down to $17 per month per developer at 5 users, $14 per developer per month at 10 users, and down even to 8 at the 25 user level. So if you're looking at buying an annual subscription, it's going to be $348 for that annual subscription. That's going to allow you to have a single user go in and create as many interactions, as many SWFs as you wish, and download those for use within your training courses. So it gives you some good options there, and we will be updating our web page to give you a little bit more information. Right now, we do have Rapid SWFMaker pages up on our website at rapidintake.com, and you are able to go through a trial of the SWFMaker. It's kind of a live sandbox, so you just go log in and go right in and practice creating SWFs. Now, in the trial version, the only difference is you're not able to save them to your desktop for future use, but you can go through the process of creating them and playing around with the different features and functionality. The question here, does this interface well with Captivate? Yes, it does. Yeah, it works very well with Captivate, and so there's no problem there. Are there any plans for a desktop version? No plans right now. This is, and in fact, I wouldn't see that in the future either. This is developed as specifically a web-based application where we're able to keep everything online and update the interaction templates as needed. There's a couple of questions that have come through regarding the data, whether the data is safe on the development server. And yes, it is. We do have a couple of server farms, secure connection. Everything is password protected, so only you can access your information with a unique username and password. And then you can leave it on the development server for as long as you like, and then flip point that you want to download that SWF and use it in your course. And then it becomes kind of a freestanding item, and you can delete the copy on the host server if you choose, or leave it there for future modification. Just a matter of what you want to do there. Does this work with RapidCam? Not really. It doesn't really work with RapidCam. RapidCam is a screen recording tool where you're basically just recording an SWF from what's happening on your screen. You're not able to import video at this point within Rapid SWFMaker. So again, that would be similar to Swish, and it's another tool that's complementary to the Proform and Unison authoring tools, but wouldn't necessarily work or integrate with each other. The FLA files, can I download the FLA file? That's another question. The FLA files are not made available for this particular version. That might be something we look at in the future, but right now it's not. There's also some questions about pricing, whether the monthly or the pay as you need pricing is available. Not right now. Might be something that we look at in the future. Again, wouldn't rule it out, but I would imagine for the foreseeable future, it's going to be a subscription. And I know there's been a few comments about that, and that might be a problem. And at least in an initial phase, excuse me, it is going to be on a subscription basis. Question about, is there an SDK to create custom interactions that can be reused? No, there's not. Not beyond modifying the themes. That's kind of the extent of the customization. Changing buttons, colors, backgrounds, things like that. It's all basically based on the templates that are available right now. Now, the SDK is available in our Unison and Proform tools to modify other SWFs, but within this tool itself, that's not an option, at least at this point. All right. I'm sorry, the questions are coming fairly consistently and fast right now, so I apologize I'm unable to get to every one of those, but hopefully I've been able to answer a lot of them to your satisfaction. So again, just to recap, Rapid SWFMaker, new product that we've just started offering, easy to use, easy to create a number of different activities and interactions very quickly, very easily. And you can, again, purchase it for a single user or in a team setting, and it becomes very affordable and based on a subscription, unlimited interactions. Now, since the question came up, can we see the rest of the demo? And I don't think I saved my pyramid correctly, so I apologize for that. I wasn't able to show that to you. But you're more than welcome to go in and play around in the sandbox and play around with those interactions and put those together. And also another question about that specific interaction that we took a look at. Can you change the color of the pyramid? Yes, you are able to. That option was in the center of that customization, and you're able to change those blocks that constitute the pyramid. So again, great questions. Appreciate your interest in Rapid SWFMaker. There's going to be a number of questions I'm going to attempt to answer offline, so we'll probably wrap up the demonstration right now, and I'll try to answer those questions. You can also contact me directly. Here's my contact information. Again, my name is David Blakely. This is my direct line, and 801-341-0380. You're also welcome to email me at davidblakely@rapidintake.com. As I mentioned before, we are recording this webinar so that you'll be able to view this, and we're going to try to get some emails out with that webinar link. And so appreciate, again, your time and patience here today and interest in Rapid SWFMaker. And look forward to hearing from you in the future. Thank you very much.